Hello again, I'm Ant, the AI Oldtimer, and I'm taking a little bit of a break from my official AI studies into how to create chatbots and all of that stuff. And I was just playing around with ChatGPT, and I thought, what a good question to start with is about the history of AI, and I was quite fascinated. So I have some notes, which I'm also going to put the transcript in the comments bit below, but have a listen to this. I was actually quite fascinated with this. So, a deep dive into the history of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is often seen as a 21st century phenomenon, but its roots go back much further, touching on philosophy, mathematics and even mythology. Let's journey through the key milestones that shaped AI, highlighting the pioneers and their global contributions. Ancient beginnings, the philosophical foundations. The concept of intelligent machines can be traced back to ancient Greece, with myths of mechanical beings like Talos, a giant automaton who protected Crete. Philosophers like Aristotle from Greece speculated about logical reasoning, laying the groundwork for algorithmic thinking. In the 17th century, French philosopher René Descartes introduced the idea of mechanical automata. That's a tricky word to say, isn't it? And German polymath Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz dreamed of a universal calculus to solve logical problems. So that's the old foundation. I didn't even think it went back there. But now we get on to the birth of modern AI, which is the 1940s and 50s. This is a bit I'd heard about. The true story of AI begins in the mid-20th century as computing technology starting to emerge. And here's a chap most of you will have heard of, a fellow Brit like me, Alan Turing. British mathematician Alan Turing is often called the father of AI. In 1950, his paper Computing, Machinery and Intelligence proposed the idea of machines performing tasks requiring intelligence, famously asking, can machines think? Turing also introduced the Turing test, which I'd heard of, hopefully you have, a benchmark to evaluate whether or not a machine could exhibit human-like behaviour indistinguishable from a real person, which is what AI pretty much is doing these days. John von Neumann from Hungary and then later the US. Von Neumann's contributions to computer architecture, the stored program concept, provided the foundation for early computers, making programmable AI possible. The Dartmouth Conference in 1956 in USA. The term artificial intelligence was officially coined by John McCarthy from the USA, a computer scientist from Stanford University. The conference gathered up top minds like Marvin Minsky, Herbert Simon, Claude Shannon, marking the birth of AI as a distinct field of study. Then we get into the golden age of AI research, 1950s to 1970s. The optimism of the early years led to significant breakthroughs, symbolic AI and problem solving. Alan Newell and Herbert Simon from the US developed the logic theorist, often considered the first AI program. It could prove mathematical theorems, paving the way for symbolic reasoning. ELIZA, created by Joseph Weizenbaum from Germany and then later the US, was an early chatbot that simulated conversation, offering a glimpse of natural language processing. Well, I didn't know they were doing it that early. International growth. Research expanded globally, with Britain's Donald Michie working on machine learning concepts and Japan making strides in robotics. Optimism and over-promising. During this period, bold claims were made predicting human-level AI within a few decades. Governments in the US, UK and USSR invested heavily, spurred by Cold War competition. I can well imagine. The AI winters, 1970s to the 1980s. Optimism gave way to disappointment as progress hit technical and financial roadblocks. There was limited computing power. Early AI required vast computational resources that were unavailable at the time. Programs struggled with anything beyond narrowly defined tasks. Funding cuts. In the USA, the Lighthill Report from 1973 from the UK criticised AI research, leading to reduced funding. Japan's fifth generation computer project from 82 to 92 also failed to meet its ambitious goals, slowing global momentum. The AI revival, 1980s and 1990s. This is the bit I remember most. That's when I first got into computing. Despite setbacks, AI saw a resurgence. Expert systems. These were programs designed to replicate human decision making in specific areas such as medical diagnosis or engineering. Developed in the USA and Europe, they found commercial success in industries like finance and healthcare. Go where the money is, folks. Neural networks. Geoffrey Hinton, UK/Canada. Yann LeCun, he was French, so there we go. Probably LeCun. And others revived interest in artificial neural networks. Though limited at the time, their work laid the foundation for modern deep learning. Milestones. IBM's Deep Blue, I remember this one, defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997. A clear signal that machines could surpass human abilities in specific tasks. That was quite phenomenal, actually. The big data and machine learning revolution, the 2000s to 2010s. The 21st century marked a dramatic shift thanks to advances in computing power and data availability. Deep learning breakthroughs. Researchers like Andrew Ng, USA and China, Geoffrey Hinton and Yann LeCun developed powerful deep learning algorithms that fueled innovations in speech recognition, computer vision and language processing. In 2012, Hinton's team achieved a major milestone by winning the ImagineNet competition, demonstrating the power of convolutional neural networks. Wow, that sounds like it's getting really complicated. Global contributions. China began heavily investing in AI research, becoming a leader in facial recognition and AI applications. The European Union focused on ethical AI frameworks, while the US maintained dominance in commercial AI through companies like Google, Facebook and Amazon. AI in action. IBM's Watson won Jeopardy! That's like a quiz game for those of you who don't know America. It's a general knowledge quiz game out there, very, very popular. In 2011, showcasing natural language understanding. Google's DeepMind's AlphaGo shocked the world in 2016 by defeating Go champion Lee Sedol, a feat once thought decades away. That has actually gone on to do amazing things in Go and playing strategies and moves that I don't play. It's too fucking complicated. But I was watching a documentary all about this thing, and absolutely incredible. It come up with strategies and moves that nobody, masters and experts wouldn't even have thought. It's totally changing the game of Go. But that was a little sidebar comment. That comes from me, not the ChatGPT. The AI explosion, 2020s and beyond. So now we're getting where we are now. AI is no longer confined to research labs. It's now integrated into everyday life. Generative AI. Models like OpenAI's ChatGPT from the US and DALL-E revolutionised text and image generation, making creative AI tools accessible to millions. Applications span industries from content creation to healthcare. AI ethics and regulation. Countries worldwide from USA to the EU are grappling with the challenges of ethical AI, addressing concerns like bias, privacy, and automation's impact on jobs. China's AI ambitions. China has emerged as a global AI powerhouse with companies like Baidu, Tencent, and Tencent. I thought that was I'm thinking of 50 cents. I was going to say it's a rapper, isn't it? Tencent and Alibaba pushing the boundaries of AI innovation. The future. AI's trajectory. I always find that a difficult word. Trajectory includes breakthroughs in general intelligence, robotics, and potentially quantum computing, with contributions expected from nations across the globe. Closing thoughts. The journey of AI has been shaped by pioneers and nations spanning the globe, from ancient philosophical musings to cutting-edge breakthroughs. AI is now redefining how we live, work, and think. The future promises even more twists and turns, and who knows, maybe you'll be part of the next chapter. And I hope you are. Hope you like that. Look into the future. It would be really, really great if you put in the comments where you see AI going and what topics you want me to cover. and I'll be using ChatGPT and other AI programs as I find them. I did try and research quickly text to video to maybe make this a little bit more interactive. So maybe later on when my knowledge expands, as I said, I'm still learning. I've been playing around with this for probably a couple of years, but I've now decided this year to go all in a little bit, deeper into what this technology is. Maybe set up my own AI consulting company or AI agency to help businesses get on board, because I do really think this is a technology that if you don't at least make a stab at trying to understand it and incorporating it in your everyday life, if you're not already doing so without knowing it, you're going to be left behind. If you didn't see my last episode where I chatted to my friend Daryl, who is a complete Luddite, he's younger than me, little nipper that he is at 51, he's now slowly, dying light bulb moment. He goes, I better start learn about this new tech, otherwise I'm going to be left behind and be on the dole for the rest of his life. So hope you like that. As said, I'm going to put the transcript down there, so you might want to read it and listen to me read it and read along. But as said, let me know what other content you'd like, and I'm certainly enjoying the journey, and thank you for all your support. I'm amazed at the subscribers I've got already, so I'm doing something right. So I'll see you in the next episode, and have a great rest of the day. Cheers, bye-bye.